Okay, welcome back to Tripping with
Trav
and Yada.
So on today's episode, we are gonna do advice.
Yeah, it's kind of like advice. So I'm sure you're reading the title like, wait, who disapproves of Trav and Yada? Okay, nobody in my family disapproves. At least they ain't told me. So
Nobody disapproves of mine. So.
Yeah, so you know it's they may, but they ain't saying nothing. So in my eyes, irrelevant. But anyway, this is just some advice that we're going to give people who are dating interracially
And may have come
disapproval.
across,
Disapproval in their family. Like family members don't agree with what they're doing because.
just because they're a different race.
So we have actually something to read. So it's actually pretty long. So I'm going to try
to. The bullet points. You know, we're trying to listen to. Look at this thing. It's like page.
I gotta scroll, but I'm gonna read it and then we'll give our thoughts on this. Okay. So, does anyone's family disapprove of their relationship with their significant other? I recently broke off an engagement and started dating someone who is of a different race and religion than I am. My family went ballistic and pretty much ruined the close relationship I had with them because of my relationship with my boyfriend. They have never met him, don't know anything about him, but are making ridiculous conclusions based on our differences. They are extremely racist. It's sad. I miss my family and the relationship I used to have with them. I feel abandoned by them, but I love my boyfriend. My family and I almost never talk anymore, and when we do, it's very superficial. I think I'm an embarrassment to the family. However, I'm extremely happy, and I'm in much better relationship now than I was when I was engaged to my ex-fiance, who only looked good on paper. That's in quotation marks. It's sad to think of a future without my family in it, but they don't care that I'm happy or that he treats me well. They're concerned that it doesn't look good and think that I'm better than him. Anyone have a similar experience? Any advice on how to deal?
No, I never had that problem. So.
But what would you give someone that asked you? Some advice.
Some advice. Well, me personally, I mean, you gotta go with your heart. So, if you truly feel like this person is everything and you see a future with them, I mean, it doesn't matter what people outside looking in, talking about it. I mean, especially if they're gonna judge you without even meeting the person. I mean, I don't understand how you can judge someone without even meeting them and seeing their actions. I mean, that speaks louder than words to me for anything.
Right, because she said that they're upset because she left her ex-fiance who looks good on paper. So pretty much meaning that he may
benefit the family somehow, or made the family's status look better if they dated this doctor or some fancy person.
Yes, that's what I'm getting to.
Which obviously that's just going to lead to divorce and unhappiness in the long run. So I don't know why you would even want your family to set you up like that, but it sounds like they're selfish and only want to stay at their high level status of whatever they are.
Exactly. We don't even know what they are. So I mean, let me not. We're not even gonna speculate, but I mean, I feel the same way. Your happiness is everything. Okay. Like family members may not like what you're doing because you're dating someone outside of your race, or I don't know, they just may not like the person, but at the end of the day, you're the one dating that person. So who cares what your family thinks? I mean, if they really love you, then eventually they'll be on board, but it may be a little hard in the beginning. I mean, based on this, I don't know. She said they're extremely racist. So, I mean, if I were in that situation, or maybe if you were in that situation, I wouldn't even want to be around your family if you told me they were racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if they felt better about it. Okay, if my family was biased.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I don't even think that I would want you to come around my family, is what I'm saying. I wouldn't even put you in that situation. For what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So what would be the advice? If this is your best friend or someone that knew that you were in an interracial relationship and they said this to you, what would you say to them?
I gave you my answer. Go with your heart. I mean, if you're happy with them,
Go with your heart.
They treat you right. I mean, there's no point in breaking off just because your family disapproves.
Yeah. I feel that too. Go with your heart. I mean, you're the one in the relationship. It's not you, your mom, your dad, and this person. It's you and the other person. So do what you think is best. But if this person is just like a friend, or you don't see it progressing into like marriage or something like that, then probably not a good situation. You know, probably not a good idea to ignore your family members. You know.
Oh yeah, we're just a friend.
Yeah, over like what is it?
Short term relationship. I don't know.
Friends with benefits.
Yeah.
Dang, I had a question for you. Oh, so when we first started dating, were you nervous to bring me around your family?
No.
No, you weren't.
I brought you to Christmas. We were only dating for like a month and took her to my family's Christmas party.
No, we were dating for like 2 months.
Oh, wow. Okay, 2 months. So an extra 30 days.
That's a lot.
God. But no, I took her to our family Christmas party after only 2 months of dating, but I didn't have no problems, and everybody welcomed her with open arms, so...
Yeah, I mean, I brought you around to my family. I would say that I was nervous, but only because, I mean, they just met everyone else that I dated, and you were like the complete opposite. So,
yeah.
But they all had an idea, so it wasn't like it was a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like this is the shortest video we've ever done. I mean, is there anything else that you want to about families and interracial dating?
I don't know. My heart goes out to people that run into problems with not being able, or I should say, like not being able to, or scared to date outside their race because they don't want to incur the backlash that's going to happen with their family. I mean, I've never had that problem. My family has always been open arms, go, date someone that treats you right, and they don't care about what color or what race you are, what religion you are. I mean, as long as you're a good person, they're all for it. So I feel sorry for people that have to go through all those trials and be afraid to go outside their race, or afraid to try new things because their parents or family might be super stringent just based upon their religion they grew up within, or their social status they don't want to tarnish or whatever because they're dating some outside their race and they think it's going to be a downgrade or something. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad too, but
I feel like more people would probably do it if they didn't have a fear of being banished from their family for life.
But I mean, that's something to think about too when you are thinking about interracial dating. I mean, before you get into a relationship, you know how your family is. So I feel like when you're getting into a relationship like us, it is important to think about how your family is going to respond, because at the end of the day, you know your family. You guys have conversations and you talk. You know how they're going to act or react. So it's probably best to maybe get to know someone first, and not like, oh, we went on a date 2 weeks ago, let you meet my family. That's probably not what you want to do. Like, you want to actually get to know the person and then introduce them to your family. But it sucks too, because for me, I don't think it's family that has an issue with us, but it's just random people that I don't even know.
Right.
That have an issue with it. It's the weirdest thing ever. It's like...
Yeah, it's definitely a mix between compliments and side comments that we'd be getting.
Yeah. Or, don't say we, I be getting... You be getting side comments?
Yeah, remember in Chicago? Was it Chicago or Toronto? We were in the mall.
Oh, that was Chicago.
And I go up the escalator, it's just like a group of like teenagers, and they're like, oh, another queen taken.
They probably weren't even teenagers, though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Early 20s probably, but I mean, anyways, like, who says that to a random stranger though? Like,
Yeah.
It didn't even say like hi or bye or any other type of comment. They just said that like why we're going up the escalator. Like, oh, another queen taken. Like,
Yeah.
bro, there's like there's a million black girls if you really want one.
Are there a million of us?
There are a lot.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, I mean.
But I mean, it's not all bad. I mean, I get side comments from people saying like, "Oh, good job," or get the nod, like, "Oh, you did good." Like,
Yeah, one day we were walking down the street. Remember we was downriver?
oh, when I was getting my car.
Yeah, we
tire
were like
fixed.
walking down the street. He was getting his car fixed, so we just walked somewhere. I don't know where.
Where-
Oh, I went to get some coffee. Remember, I was like, I want some coffee.
Yeah.
So we walked to get some coffee. We were like walking down the street, and this guy like pulled over in his pickup truck. He was like, "Is that your girl?" And he was like, "Yes." Then he was like, "You better take care of her." I was like, "Oh, okay. You better take care of me then." Shoot, he told you, little stranger on the street was like, "You checking for you."
Girl.
So I mean, we get that too, which is odd because I've dated people in the past that probably should have heard that message, but they didn't. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
Right.
people are going to react to it because it's different to some people. I mean, I guess before I started dating you, it was something that was different to me too, but nothing that I would like strain my neck on or double look on or comment on. But it was just, you didn't see it as much. But yeah, just if you're in a relationship with someone and your family don't like it, I mean, you just gotta go with your gut. You know what's right and what's wrong. If you really feel for this person, then hopefully one day your family will get over it. Hopefully. I mean,
If not, I mean, they're not in a relationship, so I mean, you're gonna be the one that's been in it for 50 plus years. So
right. And at the end of the day, I mean, it doesn't matter what type of relationship you're in. It could be, black on black, black love. It could be white on white, Asian on Asian, Hispanic on Hispanic, Middle Eastern, Middle Eastern. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what type of relationship you are in. It's you and that other person. You don't have to include anyone else in it. So just treat it the same.
right.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll
Like,
definitely
subscribe, comment, tell us some other, maybe if you guys got any advice questions that you'd like us to answer, or any situations that you guys have run into.
yeah.
Feel free to let us know so we can see what kind of stuff you guys are dealing with out there.
And if you like the advice, give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs down. If you ain't like it, it's okay. I don't care about thumbs up or thumbs down. Just as long as we know you watching and you're enjoying the content, I'm all good with that. Also, follow our Instagram, Traviata. Is that it? It's just Traviata.
You made it.
I'm pretty sure it's just Traviata, but anyway, it will be like in the info box at the bottom of the video. Anyway, that's all we got for right now.
Yep. So later, guys.
We out.